Check 1, 2.
Check 1, check 2. I'm going to hit the start stream right here. Bam, bam. All right. We are live.
We are hot. 1, 2. It's hot.
It's a hot one. Extra hot, man.
Super extra duper hot. All right.
God damn.
Let's just get started.
Yeah, let's just get started, man. Woo. Let's get started so I can crack into this chill already.
Yeah, right. All right. Let's see. Tracks are armed. Check, check. Audio's hot.
Check 1, check 2.
Stream is live.
Yeah.
Let's go. You're listening to the Pillaging Podcast, proud member of the Crow's Nest Podcast Network, companion podcast to PJ4F.com, the #1 podcast in Raider Nation. Tune in every week wherever podcasts are found. Call in and leave a message to be played on air at 408-909-PJFF. This episode brought to you by DC4L Custom Tees. Check them out at DC4LCustomTees.com. It's time to pillage another podcast. I'm your host, Kenny Stapler. What's hot? What's hot, Che?
This motherfucking studio is hot. That's what's hot.
It's hot, bro. Damn, bro.
It's a hot one, man. Damn, we sweating up in here.
We're gonna flip the script a little bit right now.
Okay, flip the script.
We usually do our little intro right here, but we're gonna crack these chill-outs and circle back to the intro.
I like how you think, man. I like how you think, bro.
So let's go.
All right. Yeah, boy. Oh, yeah. Fresh crack, fresh crack. Oh, yeah.
St. Archer, what are these? The Target brand? These Target brand beers, bro?
Nah, bro. This is St. Archer, bro. St. Archer Brewing Company, that razzle berry goss.
Razzle dazzle.
Razzle dazzle. So we went with that sour because it's refreshing and it's hot. That's what we need.
They got a little bio on the can here. Can I
Go
read
ahead.
that?
Go ahead. I'm going to pour this out. You go ahead and read that bio.
St. Archer Brewing Company was founded on a unique strain of creative talent. World-class brewers, artists, musicians, surfers, snowboarders, and skateboarders, all coming together with passion and commitment to express our collective true love, craft beer. We hope you taste our appreciation and gratitude in every sip. Well, it's a nice color.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's a nice little raspberry red.
So this is a Goza, which means it's going to be sour.
Yeah.
Right?
It's going to be a sour, bro. That's why I brought them. Sour, refreshing.
Oh, very nice.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very nice. I notice these fruit sours. This one lingers a little bit more, but these fruit sours, they don't linger too long.
Yeah. It's got that tang. It's got that tang that just stays with you for a little bit.
Yeah. This
the end of
is
that.
nice. It's like a yogurt beer, bro. It's like a refreshing ass yogurt beer. What do you think?
Yeah. I like it, man. It's delicious. I picked them specifically because we've been getting into the sours. So I said let's stay with some sours, bro. It's hot. It's refreshing. It feels refreshing when you drink one of these beers. Not that the other ones don't either, man. I drink them all when it's whether it's hot, cold, warm, whatever.
But
mild.
These Gozas, these sours are nice and crisp.
They are crisp, man. They're crisp, and we like that tang, man. We're into sours. We don't, we're not like picky about oh no, that's not what a beer tastes like. No, it tastes good. If it tastes good, then it's good.
So right off the bat, there's nothing. This isn't a shot. There's nothing extra with this beer. It tastes like a straight up, like a raspberry yogurt.
It
Straight
does.
up.
I don't get so much. Well, I guess you kind of get a little bit of the yogurt if you got like a little bit of that tang. Because if you get like that tart yogurt, right?
Yeah.
Like you get that little bit of tartness right there. Yeah, so I can see that. I can see that.
It's got a tang to it. Tang.
Tang. But it's light. It's not heavy either, man.
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang.
we need to review the Wu-Tang Goza.
This is a light on the alcohol, but that's okay because we got some other beers in the fridge too. So
yeah, what is this?
We're gonna be here for a while. We got 2 shows to record.
Oh, it's a 4.0. It's extra light.
It's light.
That's lighter than Coors Light.
This is warm up right here. This is warm up beer.
That's a nice warm up.
That's what I do my first set with.
This can sweating. This ain't even conversation, bro. This can sweat. I'm just going through the motions right now. All right, let's set the table a little bit. Update on the Nest. We got episode number 11.
Yeah.
recording tonight. We're going to go over a few things on that episode.
Absolutely.
I pulled a couple stories. One about a couple thieves try to blowtorch open a safe, ended up blowtorching shut a safe.
I saw that.
You saw that, huh?
Idiots,
Yeah.
dog.
And of course,
on, man.
we will continue with our news segment entitled, I Am a Total Piece of Shit. So you don't want to tune into the Crow's Nest to hear all that.
It's a good segment.
It's a bad one this week, too. I'm not even going to give you the headline right here. It is bad.
I mean, the last one we had was dude that took all his child's Girl Scout cookie money.
Yeah.
to get some tug jobs.
Get that two-hander, dog. That two-hander.
Oh, man, you damn shame.
Yeah.
Damn shame.
Just a reminder to follow us on social media. You can follow the podcast at Pillaging Pod on Instagram and Twitter. You can follow me at Kenny Stapler. On Twitter, you can follow Che at Che_PJ4F.
And let's not. I mean, you just gave out the handles. The handles are on the screen, and they're looking really spiffy.
Looking really crisp right now.
And that's because our boy Johnny, Just Win Johnny, hooked it up over here, man. Listen, man, you guys already know Johnny's got that One Nation fan wear, and he's busting out T-shirts, all kinds of dope designs, T-shirts, tank tops, jerseys, all kinds of cool stuff. And your boy over here put in work for us too, man. Helped us out, made us look even more professional, man.
Make sure you go to onenationfanwear.com to get that silver and black drip.
Absolutely, man.
Get dripped.
Shout out, Johnny, man. We love you, though.
Tonight's guest, we don't have a guest tonight. We're gonna just roll through it. We're gonna have Kane at the end of this episode, man, as usual.
They might have cut out of here, man. If they
bro,
they were up in this studio, they're like, you know what, man, I'll catch y'all next time.
Yeah, Juice hasn't texted me all week. He was like, nah,
I'm good.
I'm gonna sit this one out. Thanks to everybody that left a review. We're not gonna hit the review shout outs this week. We're gonna let them pile up a little bit, and then we'll get back to that. But just a reminder to leave us a review wherever you listen to this podcast, whether it's on Stitcher or Google, wherever it's on our app. Or iTunes, which is actually no longer. We can actually officially say Apple Podcasts.
There you go.
iTunes is no longer. We don't have to talk about that on the Crow's Nest too, because I tried to warn y'all 15 years ago that iTunes was garbage, and now they just admitted it themselves. So yeah, a quick reminder: make sure you download the Pillaging Podcast app, both available for Android and iOS. You're going to want to get that. And merchandise, as we just said, onenationfanwear.com for all your independent Raiders gear, and DC4customtees.com if you want to rock some pillaging gear yourself. You can find it on that website, as well as much gear from the rest of our network. And I'm going to get the network shout-outs right at the end of the show, because I don't think I mentioned No Ledge or Inebriation last week.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem, man. We miss – there's so many of us that we miss some, man. Even when we try to shout each other out on Twitter, man. Someone always has to come on and say, hey, man, you forgot about somebody.
I know.
You know?
But we've cut it off where this is where we're at. This is what the network's going to stay at from here moving forward for a while now. So this is it. This is a fam. I like it, man.
Hey, man, we got to stay close now. Now it's time to build, bro. You know, everybody, your boy Sean's gonna launch the new show. He's got the setup going already. And, you know, the other guys are already killing it, man. The other guys are already killing it.
Like Brother Jay said from X-Clan, it's time to build.
That's it, man. Yeah. That's it.
Shout out to X-Clan.
Shout out.
Shout out to the Dark Sun Riders. Shout out to everybody right now on the live chat. If you guys haven't checked us out on the live stream, make sure to do so. Shout out, first on base with Just Win Johnny. The good Doc Raider Rich. The good Doc looking like he might be coming to that home opener. Get out there.
Oh, yeah.
A big shout out to my man Bobby Wasabi. We had a chance to chill last weekend. That was extra dimensional. Shout out to Pete, man. Pete going strong. Always a strong caller. Always a strong viewer. Everyone out there, shout out Pete. Chuck McBride holding it down, doing hella promotions for us. Big shout out to Noe. Yeah. Noe hit me up during the week, had some podcast questions.
Yeah, he did.
For your partner. So
yeah.
Or at least audio interface questions. And a big shout out to everybody's hero from last week, the Gent. The Gent had a historical phone call.
Hey, man, that phone call is going to go down in history. It's one of the greatest phone calls in Pillaging history.
Everyone lost their minds. I was like, bro, that was just another phone call with Gent. I mean, I've been trying to tell you guys, this dude's he's fantastic, man. Gent, he's a hell of a fan, hell of a person. So
that's a great story, man.
It was great, dude.
Super Mexican,
bro. DJ Jigga 5, shout out. Yeah, who else we got here? Raider Matt, shout out to you. Mile High Raider, of course. Got a lot of Raider fans out there in Denver, embedded deep in enemy territory.
Yeah.
And I think that just about does it for everyone. Oh, and Yayo, can't forget about Yayo and Raider VC. Shout out to you guys.
What up, VC?
Good to see you guys here. So,
Hell yeah.
and El Wapo just joined us. So, Pete just posted, we need Wapo. Wapo will be in shortly, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. He's got a new show too. He's on a podcast now too.
Yeah, he is.
All of our listeners turn podcasters, man.
Hey, man. The more the merrier, man.
If you got a show, you're not allowed to call in. You're a podcaster now. You're not a caller anymore. I'm just playing.
Now you got to be guest, man.
I'm just playing. Bang the phone.
You know what that means?
I don't.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ooh. No 2-minute drill this week, unless we do an impromptu one, but I don't see it happening. It's too hot in here right now.
It's kind of hot, man. We got to skip that. I'm already sweating. If the guests were in here, man, they'd be sweating too, man. They wouldn't even be able to get through it.
The clock is broken. That's how hot it is right now.
They might pass out.
Let's go. Richie Incognito signs with the Oakland Raiders. This is a piece of news that came out during the week we were off, so we want to touch on it right now.
Yeah.
Just a quick recap. Richie Incognito is a 4-time Pro Bowler. Those Pro Bowls came mid to late in his career. They weren't early. He did not drop off. He's actually been playing very well as of late, despite all of the extracurricular issues. I guess that's a nice way to put it. So he's played for the Rams, the Bills, the Dolphins, the Bills once again, and now an Oakland Raider.
Yeah.
Really quick, kind of the end of his tenure with the Bills. Following the 2017 season's end, Incognito announced his intent to retire, noting that a recent doctor's visit had revealed he was suffering from liver and kidney failure, which he attributed to stress. Incognito also expressed dissatisfaction with the contract restructuring that would have kept him with the Bills in 2018, noting they had given the Bills until April 15th to give him an offer worthy of putting off his retirement for one more season. 2 days later, the Bills officially placed Incognito on the reserve retired list, and about a month later, Incognito changed his mind, came back, didn't arrive for workouts, continued to be listed as retired, indicated they refused to play for the Bills and demanded he be released from his contract. The Bills responded that we'd have to contact the league commissioner, Goodell, if he wanted to be removed from the retired list. And eventually on May 21st, 2018, the Bills released Incognito, and the rest is history. He's now a Raider with a career behind him plagued by mental health and disciplinary problems, including racial slurs, bullying, and violent outbursts, both on the field and off the field. Mm-hmm. That's a lot to unpack, Che.
Yeah.
And we're going to leave it all in the suitcase, dog.
I like that.
But what's your...
leave it there.
Leave it there, bro.
Leave it all folded up all nice, bro.
Hey, I popped
it's only it's a short vacation, bro. You know, when you take that short vacation, you're only gonna be there for like 2-3 nights. You're like, I'm not gonna put shit away. I'm just gonna leave it in the suitcase, dog. Just leave it there. Yeah.
I'm one of those OCD dudes. I don't care if I'm there one night. Everything's going in the hotel drawers. That's just the way I am, bro.
Hey, man, you got to do what you got to do.
This is one suitcase I'm not unpacking. Obviously, we can nitpick this to death. We can do all that. The media is doing that for you guys, though. And those of you that tune into the show, don't tune in for the same rehash takes that you hear all day, every day. I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm just saying, we call it like we see it, and we give you our gut reaction. We're not media pundits. We're just dudes on microphones, and we're Raider fans like you. So what's your gut, as a dude with a microphone and a Raider fan like everyone else, Che, what's your gut feeling about this? Are you with it? Were you mad?
Listen, man, I know that there's a lot of people out there that have very, very strong feelings against this move. But it's like this. For me, it's if we would have stayed away from him, I would have understood it. But we went with him, and I understand it too. There are issues within our line. We saw that last year. And if they think that this dude can come in and provide something to make the offensive line better, then who am I to say that they're wrong? Now, that being said, we already know what the issues are outside of football for Richie Incognito, right? And that's where I think everybody's feelings are attached as far as not wanting him on this team.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I said it before we signed him. Somebody's gonna have to check his ass, right? There's gonna have to be a vet that's gonna check him,
ass
right?
checker.
And I was putting Rodney Hudson up for that job, right? Check him right away. Let him know, hey, ain't no funk going down here, dog.
Yeah.
Okay, if you come in here sideways, your ass is getting laid out, or you're going right back out the door, right? I don't think that that's gonna happen. I think the dude's trying to do the right thing, and I think he's trying to repair his image, and I applaud him for that. If that's the case, I think that there's another part to it that nobody's really talking about. NFL players are famous for once their career is over, they're kind of left out in the cold, bro. They don't really have anything to fall back on.
Yeah.
And they don't really have, there's not like a retirement plan. There's no, given insurance. This motherfucker, if he's ever going to get healthy, it's almost like he has to be in the league, right? In order to continue to get seen, to get the medical attention that he needs to make sure that this dude's right in the head. If this guy goes away, it might actually be worse. That's weird to say, right? Because you think maybe the problems that he has are due to, the game of football.
Yeah. I mean,
we've seen it with a lot of other guys, right?
Look what happened to Barrett Robbins, bro.
Yeah.
He's still in trouble.
Yeah.
I think he's sitting in jail right now. May or may not. That's not a joke. I think he actually is sitting in jail right now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So if this guy does go away, we saw this with the issue with the threats and stuff when his mother died, right? Was it mother or his grandmother?
It was
his mother.
No, it was his father.
His father who passed away. Okay. Sorry, I'm mixing it all up. But when he had that issue, was he already retired?
At that point, I think he was technically retired. In fact, it might have been, I think technically retired at that point.
So that even goes further to show my point. Well, that maybe him being out of the game of football isn't the best thing for him.
Yeah.
A lot of players talk about once they retire and they walk away from the game that they lack a purpose. They don't have a purpose anymore. So they go even further into depression. If you already have mental health issues and now you have another reason to feel more depressed, you're more likely to do something really effed up. So this guy might need to be in this game just to get the help that he needs to actually repair himself or at least be a positive member of society, dog.
You need something out there to hold you accountable and get you out of bed every day.
Yeah.
I'll attest to that. I mean, there was a time, wasn't long ago, bro. It was about 12 to 15 years ago where I hit depression. And I was suffering from addiction. And I was out of work for a while. And it did not get better, bro.
Yeah.
I was checked in to a few different, facilities, and I was going through programs. And because I had nothing to get me to work every day or get me out of bed and get me motivated, what I learned for myself and to a lot of people, see, that's the thing. A lot of people don't understand mental health. And I'm not letting Richie off the hook here.
No.
I'm just saying there's causes for this. These are mental health issues, but this sounds crazy. This sounds just simple to people that just function regular every day. But how I got through it, it was 3 rules I set up for myself. Wake up before 10 a.m., take a shower before noon, and go outside once a day.
There you go.
And those 3 things got me going right there.
Yeah.
And then it was eventually exercise, right? And then getting back on a routine, getting back into work. And, I have my ups and downs, but I've been, incident free, free of, I won't say sober, but free of all that other bullshit for now, almost, for a decade. So, it helps. It's the small things. And so maybe just having a routine like that can help. Maybe having some folks around you that aren't going to judge is going to help. But that doesn't mean you don't hold people accountable either. So I'm not letting the dude off the hook.
No.
But we have a saying in the work that you and I do, Che, and it's hurt people.
That's right.
And you got to get yourself right before you can help others. Now, Richie happens to be in a business where you get paid to hurt people, but not with your mouth, right?
Right.
and in between the whistles, right?
Yeah.
So it's all about harnessing that energy onto the field. So we'll see what happens. We don't have Marshawn Lynch to run through his back like he did to Penn. You can imagine that locker room with Lynch and Richie. That would have been a lot of content there.
Well, at the same time, though, the culture in Oakland is I would dare to say different than other franchises. Yeah, man. We already know the history of the Raiders and what the standards that they hold this franchise, this team up to. And so I know a lot of people are out there saying that, Mark's not really upholding that, the same way that Al Davis did. But you know what? Sometimes some people do need another chance, man. Yeah. Sometimes people just need to be carried a little bit further in order for them to finally fucking stand on their own 2 feet. And so we'll see, man. We can't say that this is actually going to turn out well. Right? Because we can't tell the future, and we ain't doing Chesterdamus right now.
No. We could.
But you know what? Dare I say, maybe it will. Okay? Maybe it won't turn out as bad as most people say or feel it might. And maybe we get a productive player who is also productively moving forward in his life as far as like getting himself right, man.
There it is.
You know,
Footprints in the Sand by Che Stradamus. Damn, I'm sweating like a
I know I'm sweating over here too, man.
Sweating like
I'm just talking to stay cool, man.
Sweating like
Just
a
blowing
Mexican.
some air on myself.
Raiders to become the first NFL team to play in 3 countries in one season.
Yeah.
It was just announced, finalized. We kind of known this for a while, but finalized. Raiders going to be playing in Winnipeg, Canada, I believe against the Packers this preseason. So all 4 preseason games are now set. Yeah, so the full schedule is now finally out. Ours was lagging behind everyone else's, but excuse me, Canada, America, and London, the United Kingdom. Those are the 3 countries they're playing in. If you were thinking, 3, they got another game. No, America's one of them, bro. Counts. Yeah, so that's that. Lamarcus Joyner getting work in the slot, while Carl Joseph at free safety and Jonathan Abram, no S, at strong safety, hold down the defensive backfield. So it's looking like Abram has made the jump to the starting pack.
Yeah.
And it's looking like we're finally going to see KJ over at free safety. And we have both of our hitters in the defensive backfield.
Yeah.
Maybe not every down, not every snap, but I kind of feel like you and I have been saying this for a while.
I mean, you've been kind of alluding to it. I would say you were the first one to start saying, hey, listen, Joyner's probably going to be, the slot corner more so than a safety. You've been saying that since we brought him on.
Yeah.
And so if KJ isn't gone, and he isn't, right, it's looking like he's going to be out there with your boy Abram.
I like it.
And I like it too. You got 2 hitters out there, right? 2 hitters. And I mean, we know that Abram in one-on-one coverage, not stellar, and same goes for KJ. But when he's the single high, he's pretty good. He's shown to be good. So, I mean, that kind of gives KJ that liberty to be, the in the box or the little roaming guy, that kind of just likes to bring the hits, man. And they're both going to bring the hits, man.
Look for Joyner to slide back up to safety in the 4-3. The nickel defense is essentially going to be our base defense this year, as common practice now in today's NFL. Damn, I'm sweating like a Mexican at the Trump rally. What?
You see?
What?
You say you sweat like what?
I'm like a Mexican at a Trump rally. Sorry.
Shit, man.
Nervous.
God damn, man.
Chuck. Paul Gunther refutes reports about the dissatisfaction with Key's weight. He feels Arden Key doesn't need to get much bigger and envisions him as a third down pass rusher in this defense. Damn, we said that last year too.
This is true.
We've been trying to tell you that. What does that make way for? Yeah, boy, Max Crosby. He's working out with the fervor. Paul Gunther, a big fan of Max and his ability to turn the edge in rushing situations, says he should turn heads this year. Described him as a Cadillac. His Cadillac Max Crosby. and your boy Johnny had that nice caddy logo with Crosby on it. That was nice. I'm a caddy man, so I thought that was cool.
That's dope.
But Crosby maybe not the starter. Probably still going to be Mayowa. Right.
Yeah, man. I don't see Crosby being the starter. At least not yet. I mean, who knows? Maybe the guy starts to turn the corner earlier than predicted. Obviously, the big thing for him is putting on some strength and putting on some size, right?
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be able to do that within the season. That's probably an off-season thing for the upcoming, upcoming year. But we'll see, man. We'll see where he. The kid's quick. He's athletic, so maybe he starts to show something at practice that we ain't seen.
Yeah.
And who knows? Maybe we get surprised, man. But the same thing can be said for Arden Key, dog. He's still there, bro. He's still there, and he's the same type of player. No one, who's to say that he doesn't make the fucking turn first, right? And maybe he's the starter out there, bro.
We'll see.
We'll see. We got some options though, bro.
I like it.
It's the first time in a long time that we got some options out there. So hey, I'm not mad at it.
Cheers to that.
I'm not mad at it.
Cheers to that. Big time. Multiple players weighing in on the impact of Vontaze Burfict. That's right. Word out of OTAs is that Burfict has been excellent as a mentor and has been helpful installing PG's defense.
Perfect.
We love that.
Yeah.
We love that.
Hell yeah. That's what a veteran's supposed to do, man.
Yeah. So
That's what you're supposed to do.
you
bro.
asked me, we were going over this earlier, and you were like, so it's going to be Vontaze and Marshall in the middle?
I was asking you. I was like, hey,
Yeah.
what do you think? Vontez and Marshall in the middle to start?
I think likely. I don't expect a whole lot out of Marshall, man.
Okay.
I really don't. But whatever you can give us, I'll take. I think at the very least, bringing him in from a divisional opponent, right? Another AFC West contender over there.
Definitely start off, right? I mean, we're starting off with the Broncos right off the bat. So
I use the word contender softly. Apparently, Joe Flacco's tearing it up over there in practice in shorts. We'll see what happens. Flacco. But yeah, so it's looking like perfect. It's looking like Marshall in the middle, Mayowa on the edge over there. Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it all shakes out.
Yeah, man.
And of course, you got your boy Markel Lee.
Yeah, man. I think. Listen, that's another guy that I expect to have a significant improvement in his game, man. You know, this is second year in the same system. We were looking for him to take that step forward, but I mean, essentially, it's like him being a rookie all over again, still trying to learn the system all over again, right?
Yeah.
But we did see some some plays that he made last season coming down on the run. He showed his athleticism. He showed his youth. He showed that energy, bro, that we want in a linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
So who's to say that dude doesn't turn it up here in this second season in the same system and become something, what we expected him, what we were hoping he would become.
Not a stretch at all. Lee's made strides every single year. We like the kid. It seems like the team loves the kid. Coaching staff loves him. Him and Morrow. Morrow's got a big jump to make this year. I think, 2 years ago, we had a lot of expectations on Morrow.
Mm-hmm.
We saw flashes of a lot of good things. Let's see if he can put it together here. And what is this now? Year 3 for Morrow? Is that right? 3 or 4?
I believe it's 3 or 4, yeah. But listen, man, I think the big thing that's always stood out with Morrow is his ability to cover, right? And I think that's where he's going to be. That's his biggest payoff for our team.
Mm-hmm.
So if he can come in and he can play some more downs, not just the third down, and he can get involved in stopping the run, then he's gonna get out there, bro, because he's showing that athleticism and he's shown that ability to cover, and we need a linebacker that can do it all.
Yeah, Hopefully, Vontaze can get him in that right spot.
Yeah,
because that would be
perfect. Well, and that's what they're saying that he's been doing, right? That he's getting everybody lined up just right, and I think he was actually made a comment about Farrell actually being right on it. He's picking everything up real quick. He said he made a call. Farrell jumped over right away. He already knew what was up. He's been studying up. Yeah. And that's the kind of character that Mayock and Gruden wanted, right?
That's it.
Hard-working guy.
Smart dude.
That's it.
Let's keep it pushing. Tyrell Williams is fast. Very fast.
Oh, is he?
Oh, real quick. He's been the go-to deep target so far here in the OTAs, developing a nice chemistry with Derek Carr.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, man, real quick, because for some reason, people have gotten the impression, or at least I've seen online, which obviously I don't listen to anybody online. Honestly, I don't listen to nobody.
I was gonna say, bro.
But for some reason, there's some motherfuckers out there that really have the impression that the Raiders don't have a whole lot of deep threats, and I'm just saying, Antonio Brown isn't a deep threat? Since when? Since when, dog? Since when has he not been a deep threat? I'm pretty sure he's made a pretty good living going deep on motherfuckers, right? And then you got Tyrell Williams. He's also going to show you the same. And then you got the other little speedsters in Ryan Grant and J.J. Nelson. Who knows when they get in there? But they also got that ability to burn up off the top of the defense. So, hey, man, I don't know where these guys are coming from. They just talk. I have to believe that they just want to hate on the Raiders and talk that shit and say that we don't got nobody that can go deep or that we're limited in receivers that can go deep. I don't see it. I don't know where they're getting that from.
On top of the fact that PFF noted Derek Carr was the most accurate deep passer in the NFL last year. Now, limited sample size. I won't open up this can of worms, but Rams fan approached me this week and was like, Derek Carr or Colin Kaepernick, who you got? And I was just like, just looked at him. I was like, do you remember when in 2017 he had hit Crabtree? He had 2 shots in the red zone to win a game with no time left on the clock, and he did it. He was like, yeah. Well, you remember when Cap had 3 shots in the red zone to win a Super Bowl?
And he did it.
He was like, yeah. And I just walked away.
Enough said.
Got him.
Got him.
But it was interesting because I actually pulled up the stats and I compared them.
Yeah.
Their car pretty much wipes the table with him in every category.
Absolutely,
Just
man.
crazy.
I don't know where they get this shit from, man.
Yeah.
They're just talking out their ass.
And Cap had a hell of a team around him at that time. I'm not going to lie. He had a hell of a team.
And he
around
had
him.
a great defense.
Yeah, great defense.
Okay, so the defense erased a lot of his mistakes because they gave him opportunity after opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay, so for them, that comparison's bullshit, though. Come on, man, get out of here.
Come on now.
Come on now.
It's time to go to the callers. We're going to do that early. Then we're going to take a break, and then we're going to go at Kane. So let's see. I'm going to open up the caller screen right now. If you call me right now, I will take you live on air. I believe at the moment we got about 5 calls in the hopper. So let's get right to it. The 970 coming in hot from Colorado.
Oh,
Good morning, Kenny, Jay. What's happening? It's G-Paw from beautiful Colorado. Just calling to say what's up.
Shout out.
Got done listening to
G-Paw.
Super Mexican. Oh my gosh, I almost spit out my coffee. That was the funniest thing I've heard in a long time. Keep up the good work. Rare Info is awesome. I know there's no news right now, but next week, in a couple of weeks, we'll keep up again. Keep it up, guys. Okay, Google, stop.
yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's slow news time, G-Paw, but we're in the saddle here right now. And
Here we
we're
are, sweating it up for you guys.
sweating the oldies, bro.
Just trying to give you anything we can.
I love hearing G-Paw's voice. Thanks for calling in, brother.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I believe training camp starts very soon. Very soon.
Oh yeah.
Just what, days away now, right?
Oh yeah.
June 11th? Is that the start of training camp?
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that.
I don't know.
I've never been to training camp, so I'm not the guy to ask about that.
Or is it July 11th?
I wish I was going to training camp though.
Ah.
That'd be dope.
I know. Maybe we might get out there, bro. We might get out there.
Hey man, don't get my hopes up, dog. Don't get my hopes up, man.
I'm working on it, dog. I'm working on it.
All right.
I
believe in you.
I'm definitely trying to make it happen for us. So.
There we go.
We'll be out there in Napa. Try to get some weekend tickets, bro.
That's what's up. Yeah, it's hot. It's very hot, man. Can you guys see how shiny I look right now on the camera? Damn.
Che looking like a piece of Santa Fe bacon over here.
Woo.
Che looking like a glossy Pop-Tart right now, dude. Looking like a brown sugar Pop-Tart, yo.
Oh man, I want some brown sugar. Oh, sweating over here, man.
Okay.
Yo, what's up? This is Just Win Johnny. What's up, Raider Nation?
Yeah.
What's up, Pillagers?
What's up?
Calling in from the tri-state area, sipping on some Tio's and pineapple.
Okay.
Chelas.
Yeah.
I'm calling in to respond to this statement you guys threw out. Pick your favorite player in his prime, injury-free. Hands down, Bo Jackson. Hands down, Bo Jackson. That dude was a freak. You know, I was a youngster watching Bo, and he did amazing. I don't have to tell anybody. I mean, it speaks for himself. If that dude didn't have that horrific injury, he would still, records would have been smashed.
Yeah.
Smashed. So that's my pick, Bo. You can at me all you want. I don't care. Bo knew. Bo knows. Motherfucker still knows. Bo. Just Win Johnny out.
Yeah, we did put out this to the followers here on Twitter. We ran a little poll. I asked people, who would you take in their prime, injury free? Would it be Bo Jackson or Marcus Allen? 89% of the followers chose Bo Jackson. Now that's out of 487 votes.
Yeah.
So roughly 500 votes. Roughly 90% of you said Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
Che and I are going to give you our thoughts with Kane when we hit Kane's corner. But yeah, that's what Johnny's responding to. So let's see. He called back really quick.
This is Just When Johnny had to call back and leave one little fact. Bo Jackson in those campaigns, it's noted in ESPN and all the documentaries, 30 for 30, he didn't even work out. Bo didn't even work out like the players work out today. He was naturally gifted and built like that. When they were doing all those Nike ad campaigns, it was like a big myth, and it wasn't a myth. I mean, I still hear about it to this day, about those ad campaigns. The dude didn't work out. He was just a freak. And this dude was an athlete of athletes. Like, he's a freak. The dude was a thoroughbred. Bo knows. That's it. Bo. Want to give a shout out to Shorty up in Waterbury. My man Shorty Waves that One Nation flag hard. What's up, Shorty? And can you fly, Bobby? Bobby, what's up? Just when Johnny out.
Strong calls, Johnny. Thanks for calling in. He don't call in often, but when he does, it's solid.
And he kept it short and sweet, man.
Yeah, he did. He landed the plane, bro.
He didn't give us those like 10-minute 3-pagers, bro.
No.
You know, some of y'all. And we don't got time for that shit today, okay? It's hot in here, man. We cutting you off, dog.
All the calls today under 3 minutes in length, so that's good.
It's good.
It's good. It's the best. I love it. Yeah, good call, Johnny. Thanks for the shout outs too. By the way, when you guys call in, don't hesitate to give your shout outs. Shout out your peoples, man. Let's travel over to the 360. We got a good call. Yeah, I can already tell from the script there's a good call. I'm seeing asterisks and censored media.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It's gonna be fun.
It's good stuff. This is good stuff.
Kenny Che, what's up, Pillagers? This is Pete. How we doing? Yeah, I just gotta say something up the top. Yesterday was my birthday, and I'm still motherfucking celebrating. Everybody get your drink on, Pillagers. It's a celebration.
Happy birthday, brother. Happy birthday.
So anyways, outside of that, we got Raider news today. After you guys after 2 weeks. But I gotta say something, and I'm not complaining. I want to preface it this way. I want to go through this shit as the listeners and as a people, as a Raider Nation. Okay, so we defended Derek Carr when there were trade rumors. Cool. When we traded for Antonio Brown, we made damn well sure that everyone knew that it was because he wanted to be a Raider. We can defend that all day. When we signed Montez Burfict after we traded for Antonio Brown, every fucking Pillager, every member of Raider Nation, we found a way to defend it and make sense of it. We did. When we had a surprise pick in the draft, all of us found a way, every YouTube show, everything, anyone who is a true Raiders fan found a way to defend it. But yeah, I'm a little fucking exhausted by the time Richie Incognito got around. Like, come on, man. Like, I get it. I can defend it. We needed a left guard. It makes a lot of sense. But come on, dude. There's almost too much of this, right? Like, I'm not mad about it. It's not whatever. But damn it, come on, guys. Is John Gruden begging to get on Hard Knocks? Man, I don't get it. We'll have to see. Anyways, outside of that, a lot of good news going around. Training camp seems to be going swell. I'm really excited about the Max Crosby news from Mr. Paul Gunther. I'm really excited about the Cleveland Farrell news from Montez Burfict. But, I was thinking, in between, the rookies and everything like that, and the fact that we had a left guard, instead of Richie Incognito, we should have got Andy Ruiz. The guy that just knocked out Anthony Joshua, he looks like a fucking great left guard. He would be a great addition. I know y'all would like that. Anyway, I'm gonna peace out, crack this cello, and get with it. See y'all at 7. Peace.
Yeah. Shout out, Andy Reeves, man.
Yeah,
you did it, brother. You did it for us, dog. Hell yeah.
Shout out to Pete, man. Happy birthday. I guess that means I got to send that mug out finally. It's in the box. It's in the box. I'm making progress. I'm notoriously slow at this shit. I love Google Translate, so let's translate the last couple lines here. It would be a great addition. I know y'all would like that. Anyway, I'm a pizza. I'll correct this channel and get with it. Feel at 7. Peace.
Good job, Google.
Yeah.
Good job.
Pizza now. Yo, happy birthday, dog.
That was pretty close.
You tried.
Close.
We're going out to the 719 right now. It's our last call.
Warriors, come out and play. What's up?
What's up?
And this hardcore Raider coming at you from Donkeyville. Just thought that shit might be funny. Wanted to see if you guys knew what old school movie that was from. I'm sure you probably do.
The Warriors,
Oh, it's from the Warriors. I mean,
Come on, bro.
Just a shot in the dark.
Come on, man. What do we look like? A couple of momos over here? Dog, come on, man.
That dude that has that line goes on. He's in a movie called Dreamscape.
Oh, no.
Shortly after that, he plays like this lizard man. Yes, at me if you know about.
I gotta see that.
If you know about Dreamscape, y'all.
Dreamscape.
People can jack into your dreams. That was some crazy '80s film, bro.
Hey, weren't most '80s films crazy?
Yeah,
it felt like that, right? At least to me.
He's trying to trigger me with these Warriors drops, bro. All right, let's go.
Living out there in the Bay. Not a big basketball guy, but I like watching the playoffs usually and hoping the Warriors pull this off. But yeah, I want to talk about Incognito, man. We got I think a really good offensive guard and whatnot, and I think he's going to be a force to reckon with. there's a lot of hate against him, and he's definitely got some problems. You know, my take on it is that, you know, the guy like that, there's always two sides to every story. I mean, for all we know, the dude's dad maybe wanted him to donate his head or his brain to some scientific experiment, and maybe the funeral home said they weren't doing that, so he was going to come in with AKs, guns a-blazing or something, and just went nuts. But who knows, his dad, he's got other problems, but, you know, I truly think a guy like that, like, football is his medicine. Football is probably the one thing that probably keeps him sane, you know what I mean? Same goes when I was in the Army and, you know, combat and stateside, guys that do crazy here in the States, and they go over to combat and they turn normal. It's just like a complete flip. But the other thing I want to say is, you know, we're going to play the Bears week 5, and so I just want to kind of paint a picture. So we're going into week 5 in London. It's supposed to be a home game, but obviously it's an away game. And Gruden's got to go up against Mac, who he traded away. Just imagine if Mac gets like 6 or 7 sacks against Derek Carr. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Carr got asked about Mac in the game. Carr said that him and Mac were probably going to get in a fist fight on the 50-yard line. So I'm saying Carr knocks out a Mac cheeseburger on the 50 week 5. And then, you know, but there's no way Gruden can get, after getting bashed last year every damn week, every announcer like talking about the Mac trade, there's no way we can lose to the Bears. I mean we can, but there's no way that Gruden's gonna he's gonna do everything in his power to try to beat Mac and the Bears. And so I'm saying Incognito is gonna lay Mac on his back, and I think that's one of the main reasons Gruden got Incognito was to go up against Mac, because Gruden will get his nuts hung on the wall for all of Raider Nation and mainstream media to play target practice at. And after last year, there ain't no way he's going to allow that shit to happen, even if he has to study less for the Colts game. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Love you guys. Take it easy. I'm out.
Well, by the way, great call. There's a lot to unpack there, especially in the first half. Really appreciate the perspective on all that hardcore. But I got a hot take. Get your finger on the button. I got a hot take.
Okay, here we go.
Khalil Mack will not be available that game. He will be injured.
Oh, flaming over here, man.
The knees is breaking.
Because we needed any more heat in this goddamn room, man.
Right.
God damn.
Yeah, them knees are giving out, bro. Mac will be out for game 5.
All right. Hey, man, you heard it here first.
Yeah.
Kenny Stradamus.
And Ken Stradamus. And if I'm wrong, I'll chug a Sour Nova on the air.
Oh, I mean, that's punishment right there.
I mean, it's tasty. Well, that's a tall beer, bro.
I'm not fucking with you, bro. How's that punishment? That's a delicious beer.
It's a good beer, but it's tall and it's sour, bro.
You're going to drink that shit if you got it right, too.
I will slam it.
Okay, slam it, man.
Yeah.
Slam it. Hey, it's a pretty big can.
And I'm not going to try to shotgun it like the dude in my backyard who ended up stabbing himself through his hand, bro, at this after party we had 2 years ago.
You can't say that for the crows.
Yeah. Remind me to tell that story.
Yeah, you got to tell that story, dog.
Yeah, fool,
Tune
bro.
in to the crow's nest.
Hey, nothing duct tape can't fix, right?
Man.
Are you ready to take a break?
Yeah, let's take a break.
All right, let's take a break.
I need to go downstairs just to catch some air, bro. Come on.
We'll see you guys on the other side with Kane's Corner. I see Kane in the chat. Kane, stay tuned.
Yeah.
Hit me up. Let me know which number to call you at, bro.
Yeah.
We out here.
Peace.
Go Raiders.
Raider Homer's in the house.
Oh, yeah.
Watts Raiders in the house.
What's up?
V-Town 707's in the house. What up, y'all? Thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all. Oh, man, it's hot. It's no joke over here, guys. It's no joke. It's a hot one.
Hey, Google, what's the temperature outside?
In Gilroy right now, it's 84.
84.
All right. Shout out to Antonio Brown.
No shit. Woo! You're right, Bobby. We should have had some towels, bro. I should have brought my game towel. Wiping off sweat. and shit.
Hey, I got that Niners towel they gave us at the Battle of the Bay.
Yo, just wipe my ass with that one.
Yeah, that's a good butt wiper, sweat wiper.
Get on that, Daniel. What's good, brother? Oh man. Oh yeah, it's humid as a motherfucker in here, Watts. It's humid.
Okay, onda, he said.
Woo!
He spelled onda wrong, by the way.
Oh man.
All right, let me get Kane on the phone, then we'll get back on the air. Official.
We gonna do. You want to do that part two, cellas,
Oh yeah. Let's do that.
and then you want to call Kane?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, we can get Kane on the line and then.
No, let's
just
do
tell
it
him,
before your
Okay.
beer gets warm.
sure.
up.
Okay. Let's
Yeah.
do it. Let's do this.
Let me cue this up. Where am I at?
What up, Gent? Gent's in the house.
And we're back on the air. Still hot. Got the windows cracked open. I can see the neighborhood. That's why we call it the crow's nest, because we're looking down on everybody else.
Yes.
Looking down on all those Niner fans on my block.
That's right. We see you, bitches.
You can tell they're Niner fans because their lawns are real pretty. Real pretty. Real manicured. Real nice. Time for Chelas Part 2.
Oh, yeah, part-
Unas demasiadas chelas con che.
Yeah. Hey, I had to do this though. I had to do this to shout out my boy Bobby,
Bobby Sabi.
because Bobby Wasabi came through the crow's nest. I wasn't here for that, but he came through, hung out with your boy Kenny.
We weren't here for that either.
Oh, you guys were interdimensional. But your boy Bobby came through with some chelas, and he left one in the fridge. It just so happens that I found it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So right here we got this Bear Bottle Company, and it's a Tangeberry Typhoon. Okay, tangerine and cranberry kettle sour.
That can looks like it's about to rave.
Look
right
at that,
now.
man. It's gonna. Yeah, look at that.
Came with the pacifier
It's
and everything.
raving. Dum. No.
I'm just sipping my sweet tea over here.
Yeah. Kitty's got that sweet tea. He's back on that diet, y'all. He partook in a sour in one cheddar though.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta give him that. So we're gonna pour this bitch out. Let's see what it looks like.
It's gonna look real nice. Look at that. Ooh, look at that.
Oh.
It looks like a unicorn, bro.
Oh yeah, it does look like.
That looks like strawberry quick, dog. That looks real pretty. That's like a pink lemonade color. Yeah.
Can y'all see that? Look at that.
Don't drip on the keyboard.
So
now.
no,
Don't
I
drip
know.
on the keyboard
I
now.
got it right here. I got it right here. It's dripping right in front, bro.
Drip.
Drip, 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 drip.
Chase got that drip.
Look at that. Ooh, looks creamy too. Let's see. I haven't tasted this yet.
I don't know.
Here we go.
Maybe we should open a Coors Light so the big frozen train runs down my street. Starts snowing all crazy like the commercials. Maybe you just drink half that glass, bro.
It's all foam.
It's got a lot of head on it.
Oh yeah, I got a little.
That's a tang. Huh?
It's got a little more tang on it, bro.
Let me get the last swill in that can so I remember what that tastes like.
Yeah, hell yeah. Just a drink.
Yeah, just a drink. A little bit.
A little.
A little bit.
Here, I'll give you that right
Take
there.
what you
That's
need.
you. That's you. That's you. That's you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, Bobby, shout out, brother. Thank you, man. This Cheddars con Che is sponsored by your boy, Bobby Wasabi. It's delicious. And I never seen a can that had that many fucking facts on it, bro. It has a whole damn recipe on that can.
Yeah, it does. Damn, look at that. OG, FG, IBUs, SRM, ABV. I feel like I'm reading my blood panel right now.
What's the ABV on this?
You know, this beer needs to work on its cholesterol, bro. These HDLs are a little low. The ABV on this is a 5.5. It's got a 14.7 IBU, but you wouldn't know that because the sour is really front and center.
Yeah, no. The IBUs are way low, so the bitterness is cut down way back.
You get it on the back end. You get that beeriness on the back end.
But it really does, bro. It really does taste like a lemonade, though.
It does.
Tastes like a lemonade, bro.
Yeah.
Cranberry lemonade.
It's got the grains in. It's got 2-row white wheat malt, orange peel, tangerine peel, grapefruit peel. Yeah, you can definitely taste that orange and grapefruit coming through.
I'm not mad at it, though.
Nah. And then the hops, a Cascade, a cranberry puree, and a tangerine puree. So definitely getting that oranginess out of that beer.
Oh, yeah. That what was that? Almanac was at what? Was it a 6, 7? I feel like it was
ABV?
Yeah.
No, I think it was like a 5.5.
5.5?
Yeah.
Oh, almost 6. Almost 6. Yeah. So a little stronger than that, right?
Yeah, real tasty. In fact, I was talking to Bobby, like, why do we like the sour so much? But we figured out. I mean, we've been drinking cheladas like our whole life.
There you go.
It's that citrus.
Hey, man, you put a little citrus in it, makes it all better. Just makes it all better, man. I ain't mad at it. You know, I like my heavy hop beers too, man. I'm big on the IPAs, but there's always a time and a place for a certain chela. It's hot as fucking here, so it's time for this chela, right?
Yeah, it is. Enjoy it. It's sour season right now, as far as I'm concerned. I'm drinking sour beers all summer long.
Shout out, Bobby, one more time.
Yeah, shout out. We need a shout out sound drive. That's what we need. But yeah, Bobby and I had a great time. As soon as he gets over here for a crow's nest, and I know it records late, but we'll talk about some of our misadventures.
Oh, there you go. The
Save that.
misadventures of Bobby and Kenny.
All right, Kane, we're coming at you right now.
Yeah, boy.
Hello?
Hey, you ready?
Hello?
Yep. Oh, hold on.
1 second, dog.
There. Are you got me now?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Turn down your TV, bro.
No, I'm leaving out. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in the living room. What's going on?
Not much, man. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, hold on. All right, we got Kane on the line for Kane's Corner, brought to you every single week. Kane, man, what's cracking?
Yeah.
What's up, fellas?
What's good,
It's
brother?
good. I'm just chilling, man. I just came from my son playing in the All-Star game, you know what I'm saying, for the baseball league he was in. He went to the All-Star game, so I was proud of him, man.
And this
out
is
there with all the different players with their different uniforms and shit. I was like, damn, is this the future or what? But yeah, I was cool. I was good with that.
And this is the
Got
first
a little medal at the end and everything, huh?
This is first year in the league, is that right?
Yep, first year in the league.
Hey, man, natural. He's a natural, dog.
Rookie All-Stars.
That's what's up, man.
They got a rookie of the year
Yeah.
in that league or anything like that?
No, they don't do all that. Those they in the next age up, they start doing those awards. Basically, they just did the All-Star game and the playoffs and a championship. So his team didn't make the playoffs, but he made the All-Star game. So
That's cool.
and actually, and his mom didn't tell me because she knew that I would have chose the other way. But during the season, they was like, "Hey, do you want to go up to the next level?" Because they need some pitching up at the next level. So they tried to like move him up during the season.
Wow.
But yeah, she was like, nah, and nobody ever said anything to me. So he said like, yeah, I could have went up. And I was like, oh shit, man, you good. He's pretty good, man.
Yes,
He's
sir.
pretty good. I didn't get to see him a lot play because they play some of their games during the week. So, I work in San Francisco. It's hard for me to get there by 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
But yeah, but the weekend games, I went to all of them, and he's pretty good, man. I mean,
Well, good on you,
for
bro.
10 years old. So
Good on you.
I'm proud of him.
Little sluggers
You
pitching,
should be, dog.
pitching his ass off out
Hell
there.
yeah.
You should be proud, bro. That's dope. Well, on behalf of Che and myself and the whole Pillaging fam, we'd like to bestow upon him the first official Pillaging Rookie of the Year.
There you go.
Yeah. So-
Rookie.
Yeah, there you go, mate. Shout out to my Mason Thomas. That's my boy.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Awesome, dude. Awesome, man. So it's been a couple weeks since we've been on the air. Anything new for you in the last couple weeks, man? Any Raider news? Any Raider takes you got? Anything you want to kick us off with?
I mean, just basically, you know, we've been through what OTAs now, the draft, free agency, and we getting a good look at what the team is rounding out. You know, starting to round out and trying to get a little identity for itself. You know, signing Incognito and bringing in some players. They're starting to say they looking like they want to win now. They want to win now, not 2 years from now. And I'm excited. I'm excited for what's coming. Yeah. But you know what though, fellas? We get excited this time of the year.
Yeah.
Every year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, there's always something that finds a way for us to get excited about. But this year, it just seems a little bit different than every other year. This year, it seems like, you know, when you look at the roster and you look at everything on paper, it looks really good. And I know we've said this before, years past, hey, everything look good on paper. This team looks good coming off the bus. We've heard all the different cliche remarks, but this year really looks different. I got a different feel with the coaching staff, the draft, free agency, and everything that's going on, the way the players are responding in OTA, the camaraderie they got coming together. Mm-hmm. You know, it makes me feel really good. You know what I'm saying?
It's a nice mix. You got some high-level draft picks. You got some undrafted free agents looking to solidify, like Jalen, and to make a name for themselves. You got some journeyman free agents trying to do the same thing. And you got some real proven vets here to lead the way. So from top to bottom, you're right. This roster looks good. I wouldn't say stacked yet, but good, solid, and you got depth at multiple positions, something we haven't been able to say for a while, and above all else, consistency.
Yeah.
Consistency with the coaching
Absolutely.
staff, right? So, you know.
The D-line, man. We got depth on the D-line. We got real depth.
Big time.
When you got Benson Mayoa as somebody that ain't even showing up on your radar, that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? And he's a veteran that can get some sacks, that can get in there, and he might surprise you and be one of the top sack guys on the line. And we're not even paying attention to that. And that's how deep this team is right now. When you got somebody with that status that's so far down the depth chart, that's like, shit, you know, there's really not much drop-off from one player to the next, especially age-wise. We got a lot of young guys. Yeah. You know, like I said, it just looks really different this year. Really different. There's hope. There's something to look forward to. Really look forward to, and I'm happy.
Absolutely. Now, something that we didn't get to touch on last week. Do we have anything to look forward to in regards to Richie Incognito? What are your thoughts on the Incognito signing, Kane?
Well, right now, Incognito is starting? They got him playing with the ones right now, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so right now, you can look at it as this is not camp fodder. This is not somebody you brought in to just fill out the roster. You brought this guy in to actually give him a chance to win a spot to start. And I don't blame him, because after that, you got Denzel Good. If you don't start him, you're down to like Denzel Good. Yeah. So I think Richie Incognito has a really good shot at starting, unless Denzel Good is a world beater.
And I think Denzel's going to push him. I liked what I saw out of Denzel Good last year. Again, the depth right there, I like it, right? It's not one man backing up the entire offensive line. So I feel really good about that. Behind him, you even got Brandon Parker, who's trending towards a guard now, right? Spent a lot of time with Gabe Jackson this offseason. Going to continue to do so moving into the season. So, again, there's depth there. The Incognito signing, controversial, yes, but is it going to hurt us in the long run? Not when you got somebody behind him and somebody else behind him. Right. I feel a lot better about that, but he's definitely a wild cat. Now, we've talked a lot about the history of the Raiders bringing on wild dudes. You know, you got your Matuzaks and your Alzados and whatnot. So let me ask you this, Kane. Is this a move that Al Davis would have made? Is this an Al Davis type move?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Matuzak, Incognito.
Mm. Yeah.
Matuzak, Incognito. That's all I need to say.
Yeah. Two different sides of the ball, same kind of mentality, though, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Both crazy motherfuckers.
Yeah. Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And if you keep it on the field, it'll help us. Did Matuzak ever hurt us? Not that I really remember, and I did see him play, you know, and he didn't hurt us. He helped us, you know.
Yeah.
Did Bill Romanowski hurt us? He helped us.
Yeah.
These are all wild guys. These are all wild people that get out there and they put everything they got on the field. They hold everything. My life, my whole everything is going to come out when I hit you. Everything.
Fact.
You know, and that's what we got right now.
Fact.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. So we put out a Twitter poll. We kind of heard from some of the callers. We're going to read some of these Twitter responses, but yeah, I put it out there. In their prime, guaranteed injury-free for the entirety of their career, you can only pick one, Marcus Allen or Bo Jackson.
I picked Bo Jackson, but let me say this, though. I picked Bo Jackson because we all saw what Bo Jackson could do. But Marcus Allen is in the Hall of Fame.
That's true.
So I'm assuming that Bo Jackson, if he had played his whole career, he'd be in the Hall of Fame too. So I'm not saying that Marcus Allen is not as good as Bo Jackson, but I'm saying Bo Jackson would have been in the Hall of Fame just like Marcus Allen right now. It's you know, that's a really touchy pick right there for Raider fans to say that Marcus Allen and Bo Jackson, man, I mean, yeah, Bo Jackson was a world beater. He was around that corner. You wasn't going to stop him coming around that corner. On a sweep, you ain't stopping Bo Jackson.
No.
But Marcus Allen could catch a pass out the backfield. You know, you saw the Super Bowl highlight play from 1983. I mean, but I got to go with Bo Jackson. I got to go with Bo Jackson because Bo Jackson is a one-man team. Bo Jackson going to win you 8, like he did. He going to win you 8 games, basically. That's what he did for us.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Allen didn't really do that for us. He was just a teammate, a part of the whole program. Bo Jackson was Bo Jackson, and then there was the Raiders.
Yeah, Bo
if you will.
Bo had, you know, nearly 1,000 yards in just 9 games.
Yeah.
So Che, what about you? Who's your pick, Che?
Oh, I picked Bo, though.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about this, you know, I believe it was when I first came on, we kind of talked a little bit about what brought me into my fandom and, you know, the reason, one of the things that I remember growing up as a Raider fan, and that was Bo, man. Remembering that injury, that was the biggest thing, right?
Yeah.
And always wondering, like, what would have happened had Bo not got injured in those playoffs specifically, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then also him going on forward with a full career.
Yeah.
Let's say he has a Emmitt Smith long-term career, bro. Like, you know, that kind of longevity, that I don't think anybody would have touched him.
Yeah,
honestly,
if Bo doesn't go out against Cincinnati, we don't get smacked by the Bills.
Hell no.
We go on to win that game into the Super Bowl. And who do we face if Roger Craig doesn't drop the ball? It'd be your first and only Bay Area Super Bowl.
There you go, man.
Could have been. Ended up being a New York Super Bowl instead, though.
Yeah.
So this question came up because the same cat that asked me Carr or Cap asked me this question. I told him Bo. So my pick is Bo. And the dude almost fell over because he was like, no, you know. And I get it, but I don't think it's a close call, man. I mean,
listen,
it's a very close call. It's touchy.
Yeah.
It's a very, very close call. Marcus Allen is good. Marcus Allen is great.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Marcus Allen is great.
Yeah.
Well,
one of the greatest Raiders ever played a game, and so is Bo Jackson.
It's only touchy because you already know the result of the other side of the coin, right? You already know what Marcus Allen gave you. He continued to be successful late into his career. So that's where people who ain't Raider fans, who don't know the pain of losing a Bo Jackson, will say like, oh, no, you're crazy. No, you're crazy, bro, because you obviously didn't pay attention to how good fucking Bo was. Bo was crazy.
Yeah, because if you was a Raider fan at that time, when Bo got hurt, you was like, oh, fuck, there we go. It's the end of our season. The next week, we played Buffalo in the AFC Championship without Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
And we lost.
And we got smashed.
We got smashed. So, like I said, Bo Jackson was a one-man team. And then there was the Raiders.
Yeah.
Because he played baseball. We waited, or basically we went 4-4. We was like, and I remember we used to crack jokes. We used to be like, we just got to go 4-4 until Bo come back. I mean, that's the shit. When you got confidence like that, you know Bo Jackson is a one-man team. And I remember was cracking jokes like that when I was younger, 20 years old.
Well, listen,
like,
man.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Bo Jackson covered up a lot of the issues with the team too. I mean, he made Jay Schrader look like a good quarterback.
Yeah.
Because he took all the pressure off of him, dog.
Yeah.
Like, everybody was worried about Bo Jackson running the ball, so Jay Schrader actually looked like a good quarterback back there. All of a sudden, he was gone. Not so good, Jay.
Imagine if Bo had carried us to a victory in that Super Bowl over Joe Montana. You would have had Jay Schrader with the chip over Montana.
Oh, that would have been dope.
That would have been wild.
Yeah.
But let's read some of these.
Hey, do you know Raider fans don't know that when the Bills went to the Super Bowl 4 times, they played the Raiders twice in the AFC Championship. I don't think some of these young Raider fans know that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the Raiders, we went to the playoffs 20-something years, 20, 30 years in a row.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was in the playoffs. And until up till 95, we had like a string of playoffs, like all the way up until like 94, 95. Yeah. And when the Bills was going to the Super Bowls, they played the Raiders twice in the AFC Championship. So we had 2 times in the 90s to go to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? And this team has been competitive. So here we are right here today. And that was because of Bo Jackson back then.
Yeah,
that was because of Bo Jackson. That was my point I was going to make there.
They called us the team of the decades up until the 90s.
Hell yeah.
You know,
hell yeah.
Very close, very close. So let's read some of these Twitter responses. We got Blitz Chick. She said, Marcus said he wanted to be remembered as a chief. I didn't forget that, and I chose to honor his request. Damn.
Shots fired. Bang, bang.
AJ's response to that, AJ DeMello's response to that is this automatically removes Marcus from any top Raider board of all time for me. So he felt that one. Rollicking Raider on Twitter said, I love Marcus, but Bo Jackson all day, baby. D-Man, I like D-Man's comment. Bo really brought my fandom to the next level. And Ingria responded.
Let me say something to that. Let me say something to all these Marcus Allen. Listen. We all know Bo Jackson is the man. Marcus Allen brought us a Super Bowl. So any Raider fan that's a true, and yes, I know y'all don't like this. Oh, if you're a true Raider fan, you would this or that. But this one right here is going to stick to you. If you are a true Raider fan, you will acknowledge that Marcus Allen is the reason you won the 19. That defense and Marcus Allen is the reason why you won that Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. So you have to acknowledge Marcus Allen as a Raider. He didn't do shit as a Chief. Yes, he wants to be acknowledged as a Chief because him and Al Davis. You ain't Al Davis. Did you have a problem with Marcus Allen? Because I didn't. So let him and Al Davis have their own little issue. Me, I'm a Raider fan. Marcus Allen won a Super Bowl for me here, and I'm gonna always respect him for that.
Yeah. Oh, for sure,
Hell yeah.
Jim Amato, just a couple more of these. Jim Amato said Bo is the greatest athlete he's ever seen. Went to watch him play at the old Yankee Stadium before they moved in the fences. He said Bo hit home plate on a fly from the warning track. So, wow. And then lastly here, I want to bring this one up. Somebody had mentioned, Bo's total yardage compared to Marcus's. And Andrea was like, he only played half seasons. Yeah. And then the dude deleted his tweet. And he's like, he's all
You got damn right you did.
Wow.
You fucking moron.
Andrea struck again.
Yeah. Should be saying full straight. While we're on the topic of Andrea's with child right now. I know she's mentioned that on the show, so we'll say that again here. It's been an arduous pregnancy. I'll just say that. Yeah. It's been tough. It's left her without work. She can't work right now. You can't work. You can't pay bills. She's on hard times. She's trying to get to her appointments. Doesn't have a vehicle because of the lack of work. So if you want to contribute to the cause, you can send money to our donation account and just make sure you send a message with that so you earmark it so I know where it's supposed to go. You can send in a message. Just let us know this is for Angria. Or if you want, you can actually PayPal Heidi, Kevlar prom dress. So you can go check the Ladies of Darkness Twitter account and any of their social media if you want to find that and donate directly to them. That's what I would recommend that you do. Just go directly to them. But you can go find, again, the Ladies of Darkness on Twitter or Instagram, or you can find Heidi on there. She's running all the social media for the network. And if you want to donate money and send it her way, you can do so. I'm going to do so tomorrow, first thing in the morning. So we want to help Andrea out.
Shout out to the ladies.
Yeah, shout out to the ladies. And they are on hiatus right now. And if you were wondering why, this is a reason why. So we, those are our sisters right there. And, I encourage you. I beg you, please support. Even if it's like $2, $5, that's gas in the tank right there. Yeah. Well, we're not asking for thousands from you guys. Just any kind of change you got, send it to her way because she definitely needs it right now. But yeah, man, some of these responses, man, just wild. It is a tough one though. You got to give both players their credit and you got to give them both their respect. But I guess at the end of the day,
that was a good debate though, Kenny.
Yeah,
that was a good debate, bro.
Thank you.
Excellent debate because it's really hard to pick. You know what I'm saying? It's really, really hard to pick. And the reason why we said it is because we don't know what Bo would have did 10 years in the league. You know what I'm saying? With 10 years, there might not have been, how we look at Barry Sanders as the most elusive back and the most back that just take it to the house. That might be Bo Jackson. There might be a lot of footage on Bo doing some shit like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so you don't know what Bo left behind. Bo left a lot behind that to be fathomed. So we have to say Bo was at least as good as Marcus Allen, if not better. So that's my thing.
Kane, you picked the right day to not come to the studio because it is cooking in here, brother. It is cooking. It's hot.
Man, it's already hot up in that motherfucker in the winter.
Yeah,
so
true.
I know
It's true.
I know you hot with them lights beaming down right there in front of you. Ooh, shit. Yeah, no.
It's probably like a cool 68 degrees where you are right now, huh? It's probably real nice up there.
And then if you made some of them hot ass chicken wings you be making, that's just making it worse. You know what I'm saying?
You know what, man? I didn't even cook. It was just too hot. I didn't even cook. Che ate at the barbecue before he came here. I made myself just a little scrambled eggs, and I was out the kitchen. I was done with the kitchen. That was enough kitchen for me. I had avocado and some scrambled eggs. I was just cool off the kitchen today. Yeah. But, yeah, man, so we're getting ready here. Looks like a lot of folks getting ready to go to the home opener. There's some folks talking about training camp. The home opener is going to be on fire. When to be out there. You gotta grill something special for us this year, man. What's your specialty when it comes to the grill?
Oh man, I can do it all, man. But tri-tip, tri-tip. That's a West Coast cut of meat for those of y'all that don't know about West Coast meat because that is only on the West Coast. But tri-tip, I like to grill tri-tip, man. It's shit y'all know. That's a good cut of meat.
Well, I've been meaning to ask you. Have you gotten out to Marshawn's restaurant yet?
I have not. Have you?
No, I haven't yet.
No, I haven't been over there, man. I try to get up. Man, I work in San Francisco, man. When I come across that bridge after work, I'm trying to go home.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? You just imagine going through all that. Man, that's some traffic you don't want to fight with. Luckily, it's today's day. We got internet and we got this, that. I put a movie on and put the earphones on in my ear and just listen to the movie, something I already saw before. You know what I'm saying? But I just like listening to the whatever they talking about. It might make me laugh. I know the part already or what it's scary to do. So I just, like, for instance, I might throw on Next Friday and just be like, shit, I'm on my way to the house. By the time next Friday is over, I'll be at home. That's a damn shame. Bay Area traffic.
It is.
2.5 hours. Yeah, shit.
I get to commute outside normal commute hours, so I'm a little bit lucky there. I'm usually on the road by 10 a.m. and then I'm back on the road about 10 p.m. But there's still traffic at 10 o'clock at night, dude.
Yeah, man, it doesn't stop, man.
Hey, don't that piss you off?
Yes.
Tell the truth. Don't you be like, what the fuck?
Yes.
It's 10 o'clock at night. Where the fuck is y'all going? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit.
People be driving wild in San Jose. The move in San Jose is to not let anybody over anytime, ever. You'll be trying to merge onto the freeway, and all of a sudden you're exiting Blossom Hill. You're like, damn, guess I'm going to the mall.
Hey, Che cracking up because he know. Che laughing because you know the traffic out here is savage, boy. Hey, it's like fighting. It's like a war. It's like you battling on your way home. You got to battle. Either you're going to be calm and cool and relaxed and just be like, okay, I'm cool, or you finna just fight everybody on your way home from work. You know what I'm saying? You be so mad when you get home, you be like, fuck, I'm ready to just bust the TV out. Just
You be thinking about what the motherfucker in the Benz did to you, or the motherfucker in the big SUV just like, ooh, since my shit bigger than yours, I'm just gonna cut you off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you in a company vehicle. Hey, you know what? When you in a company vehicle, people just be like, I don't fuck you. I'm finna cut you off and say something.
Yeah.
I'll call in on your ass, say something. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, y'all just doing that because I'm in a company vehicle. Okay. If I wasn't in this company vehicle, you know, you be mad, boy. Traffic is cold.
You know what? That's where I get a little bit lucky because my company vehicle is a city van, so I got those California exempt plates on.
Oh, there you go.
So when they see those, they're thinking like, "Oh, maybe." Well,
is this like a motherfucking cop right
yeah,
here?
maybe you can call the cop. You know, a lot of people tell me too. You look like a cop. I'm like, I'm not a cop. In the morning,
you lucky that you could pull up on somebody real close behind you. They might slow down and pull over and shit. You know what I'm saying? Thinking you the police, you could just keep going right past.
I don't mind the morning traffic as much because I'm drinking my coffee. I'm listening to a podcast or jamming some music or something. So I'm not really tripping. I'm not in a hurry to get to work. I'm going to be on time regardless. But it's when you get off of work because you want to be home now.
Yeah.
Like you're off. I want to be home now.
Always, man.
And the traffic's right there. So anyways.
Hey, you know what podcast was good to listen to in the morning? And you're right. I'll be glad when they come back. The Ladies of Darkness. That's the morning podcast. That's the one. You listen to, it's nice, it's calm, they crack you up, they keep you laughing. It's like a morning radio show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got some funny little topics and shit.
Yeah.
It's just all good. You know what I'm saying? No Ledge is another podcast to listen to too.
Hell yeah.
On your way to work.
Yeah.
That's a good on your way to work podcast.
Man,
yeah.
I purposefully fall behind 2 or 3 episodes just so I can like have a no ledge day.
Yeah, you just veg out, right? You just fucking sit there and just listen to all of them in a row.
Yeah, Nez and Ab be cracking me up.
Hell yeah. Shout out No Ledge, man. Shout out Nez. Shout out, man.
Speaking of getting on the road, Kane, it's time for us to get back on it. We're going to do these shout outs and probably step outside and cool off.
You're fucking right, dog.
Hey, so when can I come down there again, man? I gotta make another studio appearance.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying? But I want to do it when we got something to talk about.
Well, actually, I'm glad.
Right now it's kind of a slow period.
Yeah. I'm probably after training camp gets underway, I'd say July, maybe even the first week of August or something like that would be a good one. Yeah, because I know next week, and now that you're on the air, it's a good time to talk about it because I can tell everybody at once. It looks like next week it's Father's Day, so we're going to take another week off. It seems our rhythm right now is 1 on, 1 off during the slow off season. We'll get back on it full time probably sometime in July, August. I got my daughter coming in July, so look for us to take another break then. But man, Kane, I would say August. First couple of weeks is August as we gear up towards preseason. That's probably a good time to come down.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sound like a plan. And I'm still waiting for my invite to the Crow's Nest, man.
Hey, bro.
I like to talk about 80s shit. I got a lot of stories to tell.
Here's the deal, bro. Here's the deal.
Oh, my God. I got a lot of stories to tell.
Take Monday morning off of work. Because I tell you right now, we start recording at midnight.
Yeah.
So you got an open invite, Kane. You know that. You can
always come through, dog. We just know you got to work the next morning, bro.
And
yeah.
So we usually here by 3 o'clock in the morning, which would put you back home around 4 or 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you better have a couch and some blankets for me.
You better
3
sleep.
o'clock in the morning, God damn.
You got to sleep.
Yeah, I'm about to take a vacation day.
Yeah.
But I'll do it, though. I ain't tripping. My job is hella flexible. Just let me know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me know, bro. Again, open invite. Just let me know ahead of time, and we'll make sure the chair's here.
Hell yeah.
And the mic's here, and it's way more laid back. There's no crazy lights in your face. Way more laid back.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we talked about it. You know, we won't be able to do Pillaging next weekend just because of the timing of it all. But there's a possibility that we get in here in studio late and possibly do that. So if if that happens, man, hey, that might be the day to come, dog.
Yeah.
Because it'd be one podcast and we be rocking. Cheddars would have gone down by then.
Yeah, come on down. Come on down next weekend. We'll do the Crow's Nest. We'll probably skip Pillaging Podcast. We'll do the Crow's Nest later on after all the barbecues have died down and whatnot. So if that's something you can do, let me know, brother.
Hey, right on. Hey, you know what? Real quick, shout out to Johnny because I like the little tags y'all got under your names. Tay got his little face. That shit is cool. I like that. That shit is dope.
Johnny.
Shout out to Johnny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to Johnny, man. That shit is dope. I like how that shit look.
Johnny's,
You know what I'm saying? That's dope.
Johnny's a pixel assassin, bro.
Yeah.
And I know for real because that looked just like Che. I'm like, God damn, I had to click on that and like bring it up like, damn, that looks just like that nigga. Boy, damn. That's some good work. That's some good artwork.
Yeah, shout out to Johnny.
Yeah.
Keep making us look professional over here.
Hell yeah, right?
And there's more to come. More to come from Johnny. Every year we go into the new season with a couple new wrinkles, a new segment, a new look. So Johnny's gonna be a big part of that for us this year, and we appreciate everything he does for us and everything around the network. To be honest with you, he's doing a lot of graphics for everybody. So even outside the network, man, Mikey Raiders getting some of that Just Win Johnny love, and he's making Raider Nation look sharp.
Real sharp.
I like that.
Real sharp.
I like that. But Kane, man, it's good talking to you as always, and we'll catch up with you real soon, dog.
All right, bro. I'll talk to y'all brothers in a couple weeks.
All right,
All right, brother.
Peace.
Peace.
Yeah, Kane's Corner, everybody. Kane's
That's right.
Corner.
That's right.
Yeah. Let's do some shout-outs.
Shout outs.
All right, on Twitter, shout out to Charlie Chingus.
Charlie Chingas.
Thor Nystrom. He's got a blue check mark, dog.
Oh.
That's official. That's
You
official.
fucking say. How'd you get that shit, dog? How'd you get it? Let me know how you got that shit, dog.
The Talking BS podcast, which is a new podcast out there. Who is that?
That's your boy VC.
Is
Your
that-
boy VC
and
and I think Al Wapo. Yeah, that's right. Al Wapo.
Shout out to the Moist Jester. How dare you use the word moist? Don't ever make me say the word moist again on this show. Shout out to Andres Rodriguez, Jason Duchak, the B and Mike D Show, Aldo Puente, Stephen Fluker, Ben Bad since Ben Bad.
There you go.
Shout out to Kerry Martin, Sean Smith, Manny Lopez, Victor Rosenbach. Shout out to Private Eye, Mary May, Andrew Michael, Roke, Raider Q505, Jay McDonald, Daryl Maldonado Sr., Lee Jit from the Lee Peeped It podcast. That's a Bay Area podcast. Make sure you check that out. Shout out to Raider Woods, Chop Blocked. That's a cool Twitter name. Chop Blocked. You get that?
Yeah, chop block. Hey, man, watch out for your fucking knees. Around that guy.
If you say something out of pocket, you're not getting blocked. You're
That's
getting
bad
chop
knees.
blocked.
That's your bad knees. It's all gone, bro. All the ACL, MCL, everything's torn, bro.
Shout out to Tori Peterson. She runs, I believe, 808 Fashion out there in Hawaii. Shout out to R. Montoya 1231. Shout out to Bout That Action Boss. And of course, Mr. Raider, Mac Cocktail, which is like the third time that you followed us. I don't know what's up, but shout out to Solly and East Engineering on YouTube. Big shout out to Sean Cohen, 4-Eyed Jedi. I was a Red-Eyed Jedi there for a while.
Red-Eyed Jedi.
Shout out to D-Boy24. Oh, shit. Charles Woodson selling packets now. And shout out to Alejandra Grado. And what you got, man?
All right, man. On the IG, here we go. Shout out K Lee 23. I think that's how you pronounce it, man. I'm just gonna go with it. Shout out to Nerminsky Fan 105.
Okay.
Shout out the Ethan Williams. Shout out to Jake the Nation TNBC. That's the Nation Black.
Black Hole Chapter? I don't know.
I think Black Hole Chapter. I think that's Texas. Maybe it's Texas. I don't know. Prez, hey, shout out to you, dog. I'm sorry about that. Shane Jr. 805 or 801, not 805. Damn, I'm messing everything up over here. Shout out to Peter Roar. Roar. Shout out Jay Diddy, but he's got two T's in there, man. I don't know what two twos in there with the Diddy.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know, bro. It's
I don't know
hot.
how you want me to say that, dog.
It's too hot to
The
concentrate.
Drop One Music. Okay, new music. Shout out to Mr. Raider 1. Shout out to Raider Homer. And that's it, bro. That's the last one, man. Shout out to your boy Raider Homer.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram. What's the Instagram handle again?
The Instagram handle is _pillaging _podcast. That's right.
Yeah. That's _pillaging_podcast.
That's right.
And big shout out to Daryl Padilla, Harry in the UK, and WAP Raider for all your donations this week. We really appreciate it. And Harry, talking about he's working on getting down here for a couple games this year. I like Harry. Every time he donates, he sends a little message. So we appreciate you, Harry.
Hey, man.
And it's hard for these London dudes to call in. I'm working on. Somebody asked me, and I kind of sent him a short response. Somebody from out of the nation asked about taking video calls or this and that because they got to pay international fees to call the number, even through Google. So I say,
shit. Really?
I would say a workaround with that is if you set up a Google Voice account for yourself, you can call in with that. If you want you can send me a video in the DM. I can play that as audio. I can try. Now that I got everything kind of set up where I can play web audio, it's easier. So you can do that. I'm not doing any Skype video calls or anything like that with y'all. But if you can package the media, record it, send it, email it, DM it, what have you, we'll play it, man. We'll play it. I got love for everybody out of state, especially out there in the UK, because Raider Nation's strong out there, bro.
Yeah.
Real strong. So
yeah.
If you're hesitant because you can't call in, either set up a voice account for yourself. It's free, or package it and email it, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
We want to hear from you one way or another.
There you go.
But that's it for this week's show.
Yeah.
Tune in every week wherever podcasts are found. Call in to leave a message to be played on air at 408-909-PJFF. Make sure you download the official Pillaging app available for iOS. Visit dc4lcustomtees.com and onenationfanwear.com. Make sure you donate to the show. Anything that you can give helps. You can see your name on the donation scroll here at the end of the show. And again, the link to that is in the description of this YouTube video. Be sure to listen to our network partners, the Ladies of Darkness, who are on hiatus right now, the Put on Waivers podcast, which is coming out almost every single day of the week.
Yeah.
That's right. Bite-sized chunks. I love that show. East Coast Nation, the No Ledge podcast.
That's right.
The Inebriation podcast.
That's right.
And the Blackout podcast coming real soon, because I've been working with Sean this week on getting everything set up. So we've been saying it for a while, but he is like right there. So we're a couple weeks away from hearing Sean. And then, of course, the Crow's Nest podcast. That's more. Because a lot of people still hesitant to check it out. Yeah, you want more Kenny and Shay plus Polly? Tune into the Crow's Nest.
Hey, I'll just tell you this right now, okay? I'm just going to tell you this right now. If you got a problem with profanity and borderline subjects, real borderline subjects, then maybe it's not the podcast for you. But listen, if you guys enjoy that shit on this podcast, there's a whole lot more where that comes from.
And don't act like when we cross the line that there's no repercussions. We got to drink. I got to eat. There's crazy.
Oh no!
Last episode, I had to eat a 357,000 Scoville unit hot sauce and spit 8 bars.
Yeah, you did.
Right,
and
after.
you did it.
And I did it.
And you did it.
I did it.
Now I don't even want to cross the line anymore, bro. Because if I got it, I'm gonna have to come up with some lyrics to some old school '90s New Jack Swing song and try to sing some lyrics, man. It's not gonna happen. I'll tell you that right now. It's
gonna happen, bro.
It's gonna be bad, bro. It's gonna fail so miserably.
That's
bro.
the point, yo.
Oh
I
man!
was surprised I pulled that off. As soon as I stopped rapping, that's when the heat hit.
Hey, I gotta say this. You and I, we did it twice, and then you did it the last show. You had to go the third time. That's the first time that it's gotten you.
Yeah,
that's the first time where it's really gotten you. The first time that we did it, it was you, me, and Paulie. We all took just for funsies, right?
Yeah,
we all did it just for funsies. It wasn't fun at all. It sucked. It sucked so bad.
I enjoyed it.
This dude was over here talking like normal. I could barely catch my damn breath. I had hiccups. Man, it was so bad.
This last
that
time,
hot sauce don't play, bro.
The difference is this last time I didn't have a piece of cheese. I had to take it on a little piece of tostada.
Oh, that's what it was.
So it was a big. That's a big difference, bro.
It got you.
But
the cheese miles it down quite a bit.
Don't underestimate this white boy, bro. I can take the heat.
Oh no, you got through it.
I did.
You didn't cancel on us. You didn't say like it's over. The show's done. You got through it, but that's the first time I saw you actually suffer a little bit.
Yeah, I did. I did.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact. And speaking of don't underestimate the white boy, I actually got props for my pronunciation on the last show. Some of these shout outs. So there's some international shout outs, bro.
Don't be checking out my pronunciation, man, because it's all jacked up.
Hey, it's hot.
Okay?
It's hard.
Hot sauce even worse, though.
Hard to concentrate here. Until next time, y'all, keep the wind in your seals and the rum in your mug and pillage on Raider Nation. This has been a production of the Crow's Nest Podcast Network. I'm Kenny Stapler, joined as always
by your boy Chip.
And we out here.
Peace.
Go Raiders.
Just when they look like a freight train coming, you're blowing the town like a diesel motor. You never shut down with your pistons pumping. You're mowing them down. It's a sight to see. They all lay their money down when you're gone, mama. Hell, you ain't acting right when you're gone, mama. I can still see your eyes.
up, right? Yeah. Hey Google, bring me some ice. Hey Google, bring me some ice from the motherfucking refrigerator.
When you're gone, no one can call you. When you're gone, I'll be missing you. When you're gone,
Woo. Hey, we got through it, dog.
you still ain't acting right. When you're gone, gone.
We got through this.
When you're gone,
The hot one.
gone.